if you really want to call focusing on negative energy an advantage. It does sort of limit your capabilities. Now an archer. Victor has to wonder if this is going to be a never-ending torrent of them, or if there's actually a purpose to killing them all. At the moment, he's going to probably settle on killing them all. The more that want to come to him, the easier he'll have it. Oh, that's two. That is two of them. Which means he needs to take it a little bit more seriously. Your city fell once before. Have you not learned your lesson? There we are. Any more want to come play?
That's it for you. Take that.
Go back and hide with your foolish rat. Well, it's certainly interesting. It seems relatively clear that they don't intend to stop appearing before him. He's not quite sure what to make of that. Are they just all waiting? And if so, why not just send more than one at a time? Perhaps it would be best to examine the surroundings first? He wasn't entirely sure. Yes, you're a powerful warrior. You're also very much in the way. So, do me a favor and just die, please. I think Victor is going to take a shot at just stepping into the portal as it appears in front of him. Yes, it doesn't appear to be any other way through. There we go. Aha! That's exactly what he needed to do, it would appear. Interesting. Oh, there's quite a few of them over there. He'll have to see what he can do about that. Okay, who's still alive? One mage. Put a bolt in his head, please. There we are. I think Firebrand is quickly becoming Victor's favorite spell. It's extremely useful. I don't think he took that. He did not. There we go. Well now. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, it would appear. Aha! It takes you to a new area each time. Well, something is also attacking him. Nope, goodbye, portal. Right then. Okay, more of them. Time to cut them all down. What? Game, sometimes. There we are. Out of curiosity. Not much, but something. Alright, next portal. It's intriguing that they slip in and out like this. And Victor is having absolutely no problem abusing the fact he can just slip by them and they can't seem to be able to follow him. There they are. And that seems to be the universal scenario for these. Alright. 2 mages survived. Make that 1 mage. Ugh. Apologies, but Victor isn't going to just stand there in the darkness if it is actually him. Now, was there anything? Yes, a chest. Yeah, with some gold. It's curious that the Shadow Realm, as it were, actually appeared to have some degree of solidity. Victor would love a chance to actually study these things, but he doubts he'll ever get the chance at this rate. Perhaps once things have settled down, if he manages to survive this and whatever penance he gives himself for his failures here. Bracers of Locking Grip. Henisevan le de Dalia, a boyish, effeminate noble, had the curious goal of becoming a master swordsman. To counter his limp grip and avoid unsightly muscle growth, he had the court wizards craft several pairs of bracers, each locking hand to hand. All was well until a clever strike from the young noble drew the blood of his opponent. Distraught, Henisevan spent his remaining days in an isolated tower, accompanied by only fresh fruit and fawning men. Interesting. I love some little lore tidbits that are in this game. Right. Another wave of them, it would appear. Let's see how they like a giant raining shards of ice falling onto them. I'm sure they greatly appreciate it. Once more, Eric. And there we are. And of course, the healers are the ones that survive. The most annoying to deal with. Good lord. You have to kill them in one hit or they just don't stop. There we are. Just die, please. There we are. At least it's something. Though Victor dislikes how much of this he's wasting. Let's switch back to the crossbow. One more portal. Oh! Many of them this time. Alright, well, probably time to enhance himself a bit. Summon a little bit of help. Kill the damn healer. And then kill the mage. There's definitely another mage. That's okay, though. Not another mage, another healer, I should say. Okay. Kill the other healer. Luckily, they don't appear to be too much of a challenge when Victor actually uses his spells. The issue becomes when he has no more spells to use, and then it takes forever. But that's fairly normal at this rate. Victor's kind of gotten used to the reliance on them. Alright. He's not sure how many more of these shadow gems he'll need, but he wants to keep a couple extra anyway for his studies, so might be useful. Help him study the shadow realm that they keep drifting in and out of. It's clearly real. There's pretty much no denying it at this point. Which isn't too surprising, honestly. After all, there are dozens of different planes of existence. It's probably time to enhance the good spider a bit, because he has a feeling they're going to be dealing with the Lich, which likely holds, although this isn't the High Arcanist, perhaps instead of a Lich it will be just the strongest Shadow Mage or something. You shall be ours, yes my master, seize it. Fools, must I do everything myself? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Powerful Shadow Mage of some sort. Your powers are mine. Your powers shall be unequal to your foulness. Your foulness? Could you become more cliché? Some of you remain here. I sense another has come to search for our prize. Well, it seems we're not dealing with it just yet. Well, this will be a bit of a longer fight, most likely, purely because he now lacks any form of his spells to do anything with. And there are a bunch of healers as well. There we go. Well, at least we're disrupting them. That's always nice. There we go. Next. One last one. One last one. Yes, fantastic English. I swear I'm a writer. There we go. And it appears there's someone else shooting at us. A mage, which means there's probably more on the other side. Talk about a couple of them. Appears to be a bit more than a couple. The spell immunity, the orb of invulnerability, is most definitely coming in handy at this point. Oh, of course, till they target the summon. No, by all means, attack me. Oh, that was unfortunate. At least they're mages, not less savory things to deal with, like healers. Victor's decided he despises those with all his being. They lack the skill to be an actual threat to him, however, he cannot cut them down, because unfortunately, he can't overwhelm their healing abilities. Still quite tedious, especially when they drink potions like that. Ah, that must have been what they did earlier in order to remove his stone skin as well. Dispelled him. Eventually, they will fall. Victor's uncertain if he will be able to rest here, but it seems a safe enough location. It is the High Arcanist chambers, even if they've been swallowed by the shadow. He doesn't actually have much choice, unfortunately. After all, he's a bit trapped. There are doors, but they lead nowhere. He's going to attempt to take a moment, and he can, to recover his spells and force memorize as quickly as possible, putting that genius intellect of his to an actual useful degree of skill and purpose. Finally, satisfied that he had actually managed his spells, and once more drawing the staff just in case his new powers were needed, but it didn't appear as such. Moldy tomes. Nope. The trapped chest, which is fantastic. I think Victor is going to resort to more direct means to deal with that. Destroying the trap and the chest all at once. A portable door and a shuriken +2. A small stone door, as if fit for a dollhouse. The phrase, "Here there be shadows," is inlaid with silver on the door's surface. Interesting. The phrase, "Here there be shadows," is inlaid with silver on the door's surface. Pass through the doorway. Lair of the Shadow Lich. Well, that sounds just awful. Victor's not exactly excited about that. Oh, he's most definitely going to need to enhance himself. And now there's the Shadow Lich. Right. Well, time to spam Firebrand first. Okay. Need to kill more. He does not want to try dealing with all his little henchmen on top of dealing with him, after all. Let's see if this will do anything to him. Well, he forgot the order, apparently. Or is it because he's invisible? It seems likely enough. Okay. You die. Oh, switch. Switch. Quickly. There we go. Now while he's invisible, we'll empower ourselves a little bit. At least all the little henchmen are now dead. The battle music's going down, but I don't think that's quite right. And that's why. Kill that and that. That gem is quite useful now that it has its purpose. Alright. Kill the other healer. We don't need to have to deal with this. Ugh, of course. Just a pain. Let's do this twice then. Alright, now it's just the Shadow Lich and me. Victor's going to do all he can initially. And of course it's immune. Fantastic. Being a mage in this just sucks. Only a shadow remains of this former Archwizard of Netheril. His eyes still burn red in their misty sockets, but all else is darkness. Alright, well, let's try this. did not do anything. Well, is there anything? No. Are there any tricks that I could use in order to kill this thing? Nope. Victor is realizing that his spells basically render him immune to this. The issue is that perhaps death armor. That way it's hurting itself as it attacks him. This might be another instance of, yeah, I know that's ineffective because it's a different staff. This is going to be another instance of just spam all the things, I do believe. At some point, this has to kill him. Victor will sit here spamming everything he has in order to do so. It's good that he got the greater spell penetration, and he's waited for... Well, there we go. That was much more easily manageable than the last one. Hello everyone, and thank you for watching. If you enjoy my videos and don't want to miss out on future content, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. If you'd like to support me on a more personal level, offer recommendations, chat with me, or vote on future series, then consider becoming one of my patrons on Patreon. Thank you once again for all your support, and I can't wait to see you in the next chapter of our story.